Chief Minister Nongthombam Biraine's planned visit to Jiribam district failed to materialize, leaving residents eagerly awaiting his presence to address the grievances. Two Meitei houses at the Butangkhald village set ablaast. Suspected Kuki militants yet again launch attack by firing bombs and bullets towards Thamnapokpi village in Imphalis district last evening. Manipur cabinet led by Chief Minister Nongthombam Biraine forms cabinet subcommittee dedicated to addressing rehabilitation and resettlement of internally displaced persons. Government to provide 10,000 rupees to every flood-affected family. Maharashtra-based company found marketing Manipur's GI-tagged black aromatic rice, locally known as Chak Harvest, native product of Chhattisgarh. Manipur observed World Blood Donors Day 2024 on celebrating 20 years of giving. Thank you, blood donors, themed highlighting importance of blood donation and honoring selfless contribution of blood donors. And elections for appointment of new Lok Sabha Speaker to take place on June 26, 2 days after beginning of new Parliament session on June 24. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biraine's anticipated visit to Jiribam district today did not take place, leaving residents eagerly awaiting his presence to address their grievances. Although normalcy is gradually returning to Jiribam's main town area, the situation remains tense in district's peripheral regions. Just last evening, two houses owing to Meitei individuals were reportedly set ablaast by Kuki miscreants in the Butangkhald village. Aggravating the existing tension, residents are increasingly anxious for the Chief Minister's intervention and support. In the midst of these challenges, the Jiribam community continues to cope with the ongoing unrest, hoping for swift action and resolution from state authorities. Impact News bring you a special report on the ground realities in Jiribam district.
Taliba tha sigi tang tarukta koi Jiribam district da kanglu ki oibe irang thokhraba matungda tongan ba Meitei chana namna khunda ba koi Borobega sub division gi manung chanba khul kya Meitei gi yum kaya koi kuki kulai paiba singna mai thabi khra matungda hariba Jiribam gi oyangli ba tangdu leita do koi gi phibam asibu koi Manipur gi Chief Minister masamak laktuna Jiribam da laktuna yengsen harimba du aji fawa Jiribam da lakti adu ngasi maksu Jiribam da lakani haina koi Jiribam meamna panaramba Manipur gi Chief Minister ngasi su lakhidre adu haiba ju oyangli ba Jiribam gi phibam asida ngarang maksu koi Jiribam gi Butangkhald da koi kuki kulai paibni jingnaba singna koi Meitei gi yum ani mai tharamba amadi nahan maktasu koi Jiribam gi kra manung hanjen leiba Borobega sub division gi mang chana leiba mapam singda koi bom kapsin ba thodok leire aduga ji oyangli ba Jiribam gi phebam asida koi Manipur lenga ki maikai degi koi Jiribam gi koi proper town da koi tongan ba security arrangement thambiba taraga su koi Jiribam gi manung hanjaliba mapam singda koi state force sing thabidaba amadi hajik leiriba manung hanjina leiriba mapam singda amadi lanjena duna leiriba mioi sing hajik phawba masa gi khulla sangba ngamji
thawdo si thokra matungda honorable CM Jiribam da masama lakani haibagi thajaba adu piraklo phawbada ngasi su lakani haina tawramba adusu weather na maram oraga lakribra natraga passenger service na helicopter si laga mahana karidobagi lapangamdri no haibagi wahangduma su hangningi
sengna masi laroi haina khanbibagira natragana hadi khudong chadaba kari leibagino akoi praja mo oina Jiribam gi praja mo oina question se Chief Minister si wafam se hangningi
Chief Minister na ngasi hawbada Jiribam da lakani haraga lakibasi aikoi thamma chona nungai
Jiribam je Manipur natrabara karino tawrise lamtai khuno oiriba lakwa lamdamdagi lakcheriba mi mayam che mafamda hanjandana ꯁꯦꯝꯗꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯗꯅ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯍꯟꯖꯟꯅ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯁꯥꯕꯤꯗꯅ ꯍꯟꯖꯟꯍꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ
ꯂꯥꯟꯖꯦꯜ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝ ꯃꯀꯩ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯤꯅ ꯃꯩꯅ ꯇꯨꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯁꯥ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯌꯨꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯁꯥꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯪꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯥꯅ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯄꯥꯝꯂꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯖꯤꯔꯤꯕꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯕꯣꯔꯥꯕꯤꯒꯥ ꯁꯕ ꯗꯤꯕꯤꯖꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ ꯆꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯀꯌꯥꯗꯁꯨ ꯀꯨꯀꯤ ꯈꯨꯠꯂꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯀꯌꯥꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯎꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯖꯤꯔꯤꯕꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯅ ꯑꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯗꯨꯅ ꯖꯤꯔꯤꯕꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯇꯪꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯥꯗꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯖꯤꯔꯤꯕꯥꯝ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯂꯤ ꯏꯝꯄꯦꯛ ꯅ꯭ꯌꯨꯁꯀꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯎꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯖꯝ ꯕꯤꯀꯝꯖꯦ ꯖꯤꯔꯤꯕꯥꯝ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛ
Moving on with our bulletin, Jiri Development Organizations JDO and United Jiri Youth League UJYL urged state government to ensure necessary security arrangements to facilitate the safe return of displaced residents to their original homes. Addressing the media at the JDO office in Babupara, Jiribam district today, JDO President E. Diwand emphasized the urgent need for police outposts in various interior locations of the violence-stricken Borobekra subdivision of Jiribam district. Diwand also urged civil society organizations and individuals visiting Jiribam for relief and assistance work to coordinate with local civil society organizations and Mairapaibi groups to stay informed about district's current situation. He expressed dissatisfaction with the inadequate number of doctors and staff at the 50-bedded hospital in Ningxingkul, Jiribam, calling for immediate attention to improve healthcare services in the area.
Relief camp da lady ba isinaw singi amuk hanjanna tangdu letana mafamda lehenbagi apamba se koi tamjai aikoi gi Sutobera gi leiba police station si akoi upgrade ta hojeningi Sutobera tana Jirimuk amadi Makhawasi desu aikoi gi haiba police station singsi leiba sub station myam singsi akoi khitang upgrade ta hojeningi maramdi haiba lambi si akoi gi lamtai khono bo satliba lambi haiba tipai muk satkilba lambi sida haiba miscreant mayam ama marak sida mayam thokpagi mamang desu aikoi mayam laikre hai.
Zonal Education Officer of Jiribam, Thaudam Amurashi today launched a temporary school which will cater to students who are currently taking shelter at Vidyanagar Sports Complex due to unrest in the district. Speaking to media, ZEO Thaudam Amurashi said the temporary school was opened in the interest of students and it will start functioning from tomorrow onwards. The school will cater to students from class 1 to class 8 and it will have 23 teachers and a headmaster. Classes will be held in 2 shifts. One in the morning between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. and second shift will be from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m.
Irang na maram waraga homeless waraba displaced waraba angang singi damakta hojiki oina di government gi maigai degi thodokpa mateng laktri adubu marak ki oina interim arrangement oina aikoi gi zonal education office na aikoi DI Oza Roshan ga tana zaraga si tawraga di fagadra haibasi aikoina gi wakhalon da angang sing sigi damakta angang singi welfare gi khalakanda haribu khongthang asi lokhatjabani aduga hopefully shelter asi koina hangdabusu oishunu athubu matam da inmate sing si amasu angang sing si magi mayum da hanbanga masu oishunu aduga aikoi gi oza mayam su Semaga duty Pazana Pangtokani Habiga Sasiga Loina, I tried the tensions.
All Jiribam Muslim Welfare Society decided to forego Juha festival in the wake of prevailing situation in the district. Press note from the society informed that only Namaz will be held at Masjid. Suspected armed Kuki militants yet again launched an attack on Thamnapokpi village in Imphalis district yesterday evening, firing bombs and bullets towards the Meitei settlement. The assault reportedly began around 7 p.m. and targeted the village with bombs fired through Pompi. One bomb landed in a paddy field just 50 meters from a border security force BSF post at YB Club in Thamnapokpi, Awang Lekai, while another hit a field near Thamnapokpi, Meai Lekai. In response, personnel from the Indian Reserve Battalion, IRB, Manipur Rifled and village volunteers retaliated, leading to an exchange of gunfire that reportedly lasted until 9 p.m. Despite the proximity of the BSF post, villagers claim that BSF personnel did not engage on fire a single bullet during the incident. According to locals, armed Kukis particularly from neighboring villages like Kauni, Faimold, Tuichind and Simold have constructed several bunkers in Thamnapokpi Hill Range. As a result, villagers of Thamnapokpi, Sabungkok and its surrounding Meitei villages are living in constant fear of further attack. The situation remains tense and locals urge the authorities to take swift actions to prevent further violence and ensure their safety. An unexpected hand grenade was discovered at Sora Kaithel in Kaching district today around 9 p.m., causing alarm among local residents. The grenade was found by Mohammed Sauda, a shopkeeper, while he was opening his grocery shop. It was placed on a dirty rug near his shop. Kaching police station was immediately notified. A police team promptly arrived to secure the area and assess the situation. Bomb experts were called in and arrived at the scene at approximately 11:15 a.m. They recovered the hand grenade safely. As of now, no group or individual has claimed responsibility for the incident. Security forces continue search operation and area domination in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Hill and Valley district of Manipur. According to Manipur Police Control Room, during a recent search operation on the 303 rifle, 1303 rifle, 312 mm single-barreled, 2 improvised heavy mortar and the 13 live ammunitions were recovered from the Tuinom in Churachandpur district. However, there is no report of any arrest. In response to the ongoing crisis in Manipur, the state cabinet led by Chief Minister Nongtwan Biren has established a cabinet subcommittee dedicated to addressing the rehabilitation and resettlement of internally displaced persons, IDPs. This decision was made during a cabinet meeting held yesterday. The newly formed subcommittee, created under Rule 13 of the Manipur government's Rules of Business, will be chaired by State Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports K. Govindas. Other members include State Minister Awangmung Nyomai, Dr. Sapam Ranjan and Kashim Vashum. Manipur Home Commissioner Gyan Prakash Huirem will serve as the member secretary of the subcommittee, which will report directly to the Chief Minister. The subcommittee's terms of reference includes identifying the grievances of IDPs in relief camps, assisting their needs and overseeing measures for their resettlement and rehabilitation. It will also supervise the identification of land for temporary relocation of IDPs. In the same meeting, the Manipur cabinet approves the scheduling of local elections for Autonomous District Council, ADC, Panchayats and municipalities to be held jointly around September this year. The cabinet also decided to seek the views of the Hill Areas Committee HAC regarding the ADC elections. Furthermore, the cabinet directed deputy commissioners in the state to complete an assessment of the damage caused by recent flood within 1 week. As immediate relief, the cabinet approves a payment of 10,000 rupees to each flood-affected family. A Maharashtra-based company has been found marketing Manipur's GI-tagged black aromatic rice, locally known as chakhao, as a native product of Chhattisgarh. The matter came to light after reports of a firm in Maharashtra packing Manipur's chakhao as Chhattisgarh's rice, and photographs of the rice packet went viral on various social media platforms. The black rice was found to have been packaged and marketed by the Maharashtra-based company called Native Asian Foods LLP, Mumbai, Gamdevi HG Road, GK Tower, with banner named Imperial Black Rice. It may be mentioned that as chakhao becomes widely known for its properties, the consortium of producers of chakhao or black aromatic rice, Manipur, registered the same under the Geographical Identification GI of Intellectual Property of India on December 26, 2017. The GI application number 602 was awarded the GI tagged certificate number 364 on April 20 of 2020, with the registration validity extending till December 25 of 2027. State Blood Cell, State Health Society, National Health Mission, NHM, Manipur and State Blood Transfusion Council Manipur jointly observed World Blood Donor Day 2024 at GP Women's College today. The event held under the theme celebrating 20 years of giving. Thank you, blood donors, highlighted the importance of blood donation and honored the selfless contribution of voluntary blood donors. Addressing the gathering, Director of Health Services Manipur, Dr. Osana Hanbi, expressed heartfelt gratitude to all voluntary blood donors for their significant contributions to saving lives. She emphasized the crucial role of blood donation in healthcare and encouraged everyone to donate blood regularly. State Mission Director of NHM Manipur, Dr. Somorjit, Professor Dr. A. Brindle from the Department of Blood Transfusion Medicine at RIMS, Dr. Konsamd Surjit, Senior Medical Officer in charge of Janim's Blood Center, and GP Women's College Principal Hijam Romi also graced the event. The college students and CC cadets and member of Red Cross Society Manipur actively participated in the event. Recognition certificates were awarded to the voluntary blood donors, acknowledging their invaluable contributions to the community.
The objectives are to thank and recognize the millions of voluntary blood donors who have contributed to the health and the well-being of millions of people around the world, to highlight the continuous need of regular unpaid blood donation to achieve universal access to the safe blood transfusion. Hariba objectives asiga loinana sanction jabani handaki celebration ase, and the last objective is to promote a culture of regular blood donation among the youth and general public, and to increase the diversity and the sustainability of the blood pool. Voluntary blood donor hariba ase not only saving the life of those needed people.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal organized a blood donation camp at the Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS today on World Blood Donor Day 2024. A total of 50 donors, including Director RIMS Professor G. Sunil Kumar, donated blood at the camp. RIMS MS Professor and Sanjeev, Dean Academics, RIMS Professor Brajen Singh Akoijamd, and Head of Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS Professor A. Brinder were present on the occasion. Indian Army 59th Mountain Brigade, in collaboration with Sijia Blood Center and Transfusion Services Langold, Indian Red Cross Society, Vishnupur, Chayatap Foundation and District Hospital Vishnupur organized a voluntary blood donation camp today at District Hospital Vishnupur in observance of World Blood Donor Day 2024. A total of 70 voluntary were participated during the camp. A Chief Justice of High Court of Manipur, Siddharth Mridul, appeals to journalists to engage in legal reporting only after thoroughly reviewing court orders and judgment. He made this appeal during an interaction program titled Challenges in Legal Reporting and the Role of Media, held at the Judge Lounge in the High Court of Manipur, Chingmarong today. Speaking at the event jointly organized by High Court of Manipur and Manipur State Legal Services Authority, Chief Justice Siddharth Mridul highlighted the importance of accurate and clear legal reporting. He stressed that legal reports should translate complex legal judgment into understandable language for the general public. He urged journalists to ensure their reports are based on correct and factual information obtained directly from Judge Justice A. Bimold, A. Guneshwar, Gaifusillu Golme, and Registrar General of the High Court Ojesh Mutumd were among the eminent persons who graced the program. Legal editor of Hindustan Times, Utkarsh Anand, were the resource person contributing insights into the program and responsibility of legal reporting. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on election for appointment of new Lok Sabha Speaker, which will take place on June 26. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Isigi Ojasingna subject khudingmakta chapter wise khudingi unit test mock test tawiduna concept yam line takpi ITC gi Ojasingna fazana takpi tambiba amasung materials sing asina engonda confidence happy ba mayam asina maram oraga ai exam asi yam chauna mai pa pangamba
ITC changpadagi ai preparation je confident hendi ITC gi founder roiba ojai ke na thadok tasin tawraga irai laina ai gi doubt sing gi solve topic
ITC da leiba faculty singna aibu achuma maikaida guidance pbk higher maths amasung mathematics da tarikena complex study material pbiduna aibu achaw mateng tawbiki. Come and join ITC.
Tabada time management da mateng yamna oiki.
Join today and unlock your potential with Comet.
Maitingu Institute of Aviation and Hospitality, Changangai Airport Road, Imphal. Admission open for new batch 4, Commercial Pilot License Training, Certificate Course in Air Hostess Training, Diploma in Airport and Airlines Management, Diploma in Hotel Management, and BVOC in Hotel Management. For more details, please contact the numbers shown on the screen. Maitingu Institute of Aviation and Hospitality.
Adom kalengi maisa maragda asumna humai humaga leiba pambibra natraga asumna nungaine AC manungda relax tawraga adongi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbining labadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo hap kai sampat konjing hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express.
Imung umada chang mapalam sing finance store da phangdab leitre
grocery items, cosmetic items, sena chana ba firo, electronic items, home appliances, loina na furniture items.
Isagi apamba polam sing leibada dukan amada mukchat amada mukchen tawagi mathau tadri hojik oirakliba leiba Asian Midlon gi fibam yengjarga penai store yonjari ba polam kodima ki offer pijari sagoltan babudong mantri lekai Imphal West padi salam awang lekai Sangai Tel Road Imphal West ta lengtong piratuna polam kodima leibagi nungai ba mahau lobi ho.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin and moving on with our bulletin. The elections for the appointment of the new Lok Sabha Speaker will take place on June 26, 2 days after the beginning of the new Parliament session. The 18th Lok Sabha session will begin on June 24. This will be the first Lok Sabha session for the newly elected MPs after the 2024 general elections. An official press statement said that depending on the requirement of the government business, the Parliament session is scheduled to conclude on Wednesday, July 3. All the elected MPs of the Lok Sabha will take oath during the Parliament session. President Draupadi Murmu will address a joint session of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha on June 27 after the appointment of the new Speaker. Her address is expected to focus on the likely road map of the government for the next 5 years. The Speaker of Lok Sabha is usually elected in the first meeting of the new MPs. Till a new Speaker is elected, and MP most likely with the highest experience is picked to be the pro tem Speaker of the House. The pro tem Speaker presides over the first few sessions of the Lok Sabha and conducts the vote for the new Speaker and Deputy Speaker. Little Millennium, a renowned preschool chain in India, held a Teachers Training Cum Teachers Excellence Award program at Hotel Classic Grande in Chingmarong today. The event aimed to empower teachers with the skills to impart quality education and to recognize their significant contributions to the education sector. During the program, Managing Director of Little Millennium Imphal West, Sanaita Thangjam, received the Best Educator Award, and Krishna Kumari was honored the Chief Learning Officer for Highest Enrollment Award. Long jump Lakshmi of Imphal East District received the Chief Learning Officer CLO of Best Academics Implementation Award, while 5 other teachers were presented with the Teachers Excellence Award. Speaking on the occasion, Academic National Head and Chief Operating Officer of Little Millennium, Gitika Bahuguna, emphasized the institution's commitment to providing quality education through scientific research methods and a child-friendly education system of preschool children. A total of 70 teachers from the Northeast region, including Manipur, participated in the program.
Now it is not about the content, it is not about rote memorization, it is about skill development. We want children to be critical thinkers, creative thinkers, collaborative learners and lifelong learners. So it was all about why we need to change and how we can change. What are the ways in which Little Millennium is empowering the teams and the schools and the school owners in ensuring every teacher moves from one level of awareness and understanding to the next level of skill.
Mission to India's consular team interviewed more than 3,900 students visa applicants during the 8th annual Student Visa Day across the country, including at the US Consulate General, Kolkata yesterday. The day-long event included programming and engagement with applicants and their families about studying in the United States. Ambassador Eric Garcetti said his best wishes for all Indian students, stating every international student on a US campus represents tremendous accomplishment, year of study and hard work that went into preparing for academic excellence. More than 100 students and their families participated in the Student Visa Day activities at the US Consulate in Kolkata. The United States remains the #1 higher education destination for Indian students, with students showing 69% of Indian students prefer a US education to any other destination. A day-long legal awareness program on newly enacted criminal laws was organized by District Legal Services Authority Vishnupur at Vishnupur District SP Office Complex. Legal experts spoke about newly enacted criminal laws such as Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita 2023, Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023 and Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023 in the program, which was attended by officials of district administration, police officials, members of District Bar Association and media persons. As part of the ongoing Domestic Workers Week, the Center for Development Initiative CDI Imphal organized a cleanliness drive in and around Sangakpham area. 30 domestic workers participated in the cleanliness drive, which was organized with the aim to raise awareness about the importance of maintaining a clean environment. A solemn paving ceremony for the newly appointed assistant sub-inspectors at Thoubal District Police Headquarters was held today. Thoubal Senior SP SH Rakesh Balwal accorded a warm welcome to the new ASIs. Thoubal Additional SP Law and Order and Surjit Additional SP Operation Hijam Devendra and officials were present on the occasion. Now, the weather report. India Meteorological Department, Meteorological Center Imphal predicted rain in Manipur next coming couple of days. As per a report from the center, rain is expected today in most places of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Jiribam, None, Churachandpur and Ferozal district, and some places of Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, Vishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching, Teknopal and Chandel district. Tomorrow, most places of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, None, Teknopal, Chandel and Churachandpur district, and some places of Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, Jiribam, Vishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching and Ferozal district will get rain. As per a report from ICAR Agrometeorological Unit Lamphilpat, Manipur received a maximum temperature of 30 degrees centigrade and minimum temperature of 23 degrees centigrade today. Now the news from the world of sports. In the ongoing third MNCA Senior Women's One-Day Cricket Tournament, AKSDO Kangabok beat PTCC Patsoi Part 3 by 10 wickets. Put to bat first, PTCC Patsoi Part 3 were bowled out in 14.3 overs for just 44 runs. In reply, AKSDO Kangabok chased down the target without losing any wickets, thus the match by 10 wickets. AKSDO Kangabok bowler Alish Tokchomd, who picked up 4 wickets, was adjudged the player of the match. PTRC Patsoi Part 4 will play for Sketragao in the next match tomorrow at Thao Ground, Thangmeiban. The UEFA European Championship, also popularly known as Euro 2024, will kick off tonight in Germany with 24 nations taking part in the tournament. Teams have been divided into 6 groups with 4 teams in each group. France, Germany, England, Portugal, Spain are among front runner, while Italy will be defending the title, having won the last edition by beating England in the final on the penalty shootout. A total of 51 matches will be played across 10 venues. The group stage will run until June 26th, with the knockout stage beginning on June 29th, while the final match will be played on July 14th at Berlin. The opening match will be played tonight between host Germany with Scotland and Munich Football Arena. The match starts past midnight at 12:30 a.m. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Before we end, let's look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthorn Biraine's planned visit to Jiribam district failed to materialize, leaving residents eagerly awaiting his presence to address their grievances. 2 Meitei houses at Butangkhal village set blast. Suspected Kaki militants yet again launched attack by firing bombs and bullets towards Tamnapokpi village in Imphal district last evening. Manipur cabinet, led by Chief Minister Nongthorn Biraine, forms cabinet subcommittee dedicated to addressing rehabilitation and resettlement of internally displaced persons. Government to provide 10,000 rupees to every flood-affected family. Maharashtra-based company found marketing Manipur's GI Tech black aromatic rice, locally known as Chakhao, as native product of Chhattisgarh. Manipur observed World Blood Donors Day 2024 on celebrating 20 years of giving. Thank you, Blood Donors theme, highlighting importance of blood donation and honoring selfless contribution of blood donors. And election for appointment of new Lok Sabha Speaker to take place on June 26, 2 days after beginning of new Parliament session on June 24. Well, thank you so much once again for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Admission open for Diploma in Hospitality Management. Hospitality